Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode 99.
99?
99, yeah, exactly. We're almost there, man. We're almost there. Like, damn. I am your host, Everett, aka Two Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. Joining me for this 99th podcast, the usual suspects. I'll be nice, the usual suspects. Devin.
What up?
JJ.
I can't believe we're gonna be to your age.
Oh my god.
Episode.
Yeah, dude, it's
JJ,
crazy.
you want to say hi?
Hey, hello, howdy.
Fuck. Oh
Hola.
my god. Oh my god. You couldn't have saved that for next week.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, we reached your age episode.
Oh my
And
god.
then repping my Thunder, banner hat. Got to rep him get him some good luck for tomorrow.
I will say I don't think it's going to be as easy of a series as a lot of people think it is going to be for the Spurs.
It's gonna be
For the
6 or
Spurs.
7.
For the Spurs. Everyone thinks it's going to be the Spurs in 5 or 6. I'm like, I think it's going to go 7 games. Now, but the thing is, I also kind of think it's a coin flip. I honestly think the Spurs do have a chance because they match up pretty well. They're the only team that matches up pretty well with the Thunder. But I also think that their inexperience might get them in the end. So I think Thunder in 7.
All the games we didn't have Jared McCain in any of the regular season games we played them. We never were fully healthy in any of those games, especially the last game. So I'm like, I don't know. So now we finally have, so it's both teams fully healthy.
But here's the thing, if they happen to get fully healthy, I think that might be a detriment to them because Chet Holmgren needs to be more aggressive offensively for them to be able to win, and he tends if J-Dub is there, he tends to defer to J-Dub, and when you have Wemby there,
it's really like dog crap when you play against Wemby anyway. So
maybe it's just maybe, yeah. All right.
We need J-Dub more than we need Chet this series.
So what you're saying is maybe try and trade Chet Holmgren and find another big to replace him.
No, for whatever reason, Chet's I don't know. Maybe Chet will come out and beat up Wemby. I don't know. Whenever I see Wemby, I'm like, that's a 7'5" JJ. Motherfucker looks like JJ's face. Maybe it's just because of the facial hair.
Wait a minute, hold on, JJ, look straight at the camera. Holy shit! I never saw it before.
I know.
Oh my god!
That motherfucker looks like JJ.
Ah, fuck, man! I wish I had a picture of Wembanyama right now just to.
JJ can look at him up.
Yeah. Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Imagine yourself 2 feet taller.
2 feet taller?
Yeah.
I'm not just.
No, not bigger tits.
I'm gonna be right here, hello.
Oh man. All right.
What's up, little boys?
All right. We got a show to get going though, because we kind of have a lot to talk. Oh god. We kind of have a lot to talk about. A lot of smaller stuff and all that stuff, but there's a few big things in there. But it was cram packed this week. Just
Cram packed.
Yeah, cram packed. Yeah. That's not? Am I old? Is that how old I am?
I've heard of jam packed.
No, cramp. Fuck. I really am. I really am fucking old. Okay, so before we get into the news, let's go ahead and talk about what we've been playing this past week. JJ, we'll start with you because you basically were not on the podcast last week. So yeah.
Well, I did download Subnautica 2 because I've been waiting for them to play the fuck out of the game. Supposed to be last year until a little bit of crafting, did some shady shit, but I haven't played it, but I did play Diablo 4 a little bit more. I'm trying to get into it because right now they're doing a special StarCraft 2 or StarCraft collection and more Blizzard games into their game stuff for Diablo. So I think you can get the armor set for your Barbarian, I think, for the Lich King. So you guys straight up looks like the Lich King. Oh, a lot of tier 2 armors and stuff, which is cool. And a little game called RuneScape,
Old school RuneScape or regular RuneScape?
I'm not gay, so I don't play RuneScape. I play old school RuneScape.
He's like, I'm not a virgin. I play old school RuneScape. Get it right?
Yeah, I felt the touch of a woman before. You know?
He's like, I've actually felt the breast.
We all know, like, again, if you're a cool player, you start talking about the like RuneScape 3, you're like, fucking, like, every time they'll just talk super mad shit about it every time.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
Like, it's true, dude. Like, it is
Oh,
what it is.
no.
Bro.
Jesus Christ.
But I think that's it. I've been kind of waiting to play, you know, the game comes out, a little game called Lego Batman. You know, we know what's coming out Friday. I'm excited for that shit. I'm tempted to buy a fucking Lego, but I want
We got Forza.
Christian Bale's fucking Batmobile to get the gold one, but I can't find this shit. No.
It's called the Tumbler. It's called the Tumbler, not the Batmobile.
Are you getting it?
The game?
Yeah, are you getting it?
I mean, not.
Devin gets it, right?
Not.
Devin gets it? That's what
I was
Devin
thinking. Well, no, Devin's getting it physical, aren't you?
Yeah.
So.
Damn right. I'm like, yeah, make
Yeah,
it
I'd have to
right.
wait for. I'm gonna have to wait for.
It's one of like I mean like Batman
Yeah.
stuff is like one of the few things I like to get physical.
Are you gonna get some of the Lego stuff?
I don't know, but because Amazon and I'm getting the deluxe edition. Amazon had it on sale for a little bit. I'm getting the deluxe edition for $70.
Damn. How much is the game? Is it 70?
70.
Like, I'm like the actual, like the base game 70?
Yeah.
Mhm.
like, so I'm
Oh shit, so the same price for deluxe.
Yeah.
Damn. That's tight.
So getting a better deal. But
'Cause
yeah,
I
like it's one of the few franchises I like to get physical.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, the more I see it, the more I get hyped for it. I'm like, oh fuck, there's not even fucking James Bond. I'm like,
And we got Forza.
Forza
yeah,
this
I knew
Tuesday.
Forza.
I'm going to play the hell out of that game. I like the Forza games. I'm not a huge racing fan, but
Gundam? You gonna race the Gundam,
yeah.
right?
Hell yeah.
You see, some people are like talking shit because you can't like destroy the cherry trees or some shit. Like you can
Yeah,
like,
so you can't because it's disrespectful.
yeah, it's disrespectful. Like, and I'm just like, okay, you can't destroy cherry trees. Who fucking cares? Is the fucking game fun? Okay, that's okay. Yeah, and there we go. That's stupid. You see that I didn't add it to the what do you call
Probably
it?
is just ruining people's combos.
Oh, maybe. I didn't add it or whatever, but the game's already made like a shit ton of money through just the premium editions for early access. So, yeah.
Like, I see a lot of shit right now for all that stuff. But other than that, that's really it. Nothing too much until probably next week. So.
Devin, what about you?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of fucked up. JJ forgot about us playing Marvel Rivals together, so I guess I mean
I
nothing.
did forget about Marvel. I was fucking playing Devil Dinosaur. Fuck me.
Yep. I was mounting
Yeah,
JJ
yeah.
and
Mounted the
he
shit out of
forgot
me.
about it.
That's true. It was nice. We got a lot of kills. You know.
I gave him I was mounting him, shooting people,
I
blowing
just
my load.
Yeah. I just grab him. I just fucking munch the guy, and then Devin just sits there and just like shoots the fuck out of him.
Shotgun.
Yeah, he's dying, bro.
Wow.
And I like a Spider-Man ult. Yeah, you seen Spider-Man, right? He's just like, you know, you get away, right? You seen that? With Devil Dinosaur, I can like, if I shoot my beam and just jump at him, I can just cancel his ult. So like, we just hear him start doing that. It's his ultimate for like not even a second. I'm already just jumping in there, grab him, just like spit him out. Like, ah, there goes your ult,
Yeah.
bitch.
Damn.
And then played some Gears with Everino.
That
We
we
didn't
did.
lose. We did not lose one game.
That night, we fucking won every fucking match. It was awesome.
Everyone. And not like we played one match. Like we played what? Like I don't know. Eight,
Played yeah,
9 games.
8,
Like,
9, maybe 10 or
no.
11. We played a lot. We actually went through.
A decent amount of blitz. I mean, we had like 2 good teammates, and then like they just
Yeah, we had-
kind of.
They kind of carried us.
They didn't. They carried you. You fat
They
bitch.
carried you too. Don't even.
I was usually number 2 on the team.
Oh, whatever.
I was the shit. I was number 2.
If anything, they could. How would they carry me? I was the one who was usually capping. You and me were capping most of the time because they were focused on kills.
Dude, no cap.
No cap. No cap.
On
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
On God. For real. For real.
For.
For yeah.
Yeah, and then I think that's it. Cause I didn't play Hades anymore. Cause I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do the end game shit. And I'm just like, well, I got Forza coming out. I got Lego Batman coming out. I'm like, I think I'm done with Hades. I beat it. It was enjoyable. It was a Game Pass game. I didn't have to pay for it, so I'm like, I think I'm done with it.
Yeah.
But it was enjoyable.
All right, and well, as you mentioned, I played Gears, but that's all I've been playing because I'm like just on the grind now. I have like 3 achievements left. I have to.
Jay, did you hear that he's on Grinder looking?
Yeah, I'm on Grinder. So like I have 3 achievements left in Gears Reloaded. I have to re-up because I've never once re-upped. I have to win like, I don't know, 40 something more games or some shit. Maybe 50 something. No, like 40 something more games. Or not win. I have to play 40 something more matches of Blitz or King of the Hill and get 3 caps. And then of course the fucking seriously achievement that I'm like 14% of the way or some shit. So like I'm going to be playing that for a while until the next game comes out. And I really want to make sure I get that fucking game or that achievement. Because it'll mean it'll be the 3rd time that I've 100%ed the achievements for the first game. Because I have it all. Like, I have every achievement in the first 4 games, including Judgment.
What about Gears Pop?
Oh, man. Like, I'm never going to get over that, dude. I'm never going to get over that. I had 2 more achievements. I think I had 2 more achievements to get, right? Let me see. Can I look it up on my... I had like 2 more achievements I needed to get. Oh, I am going to be bright as fuck on this thing. You know what? Whatever. So I had like 2 more achievements or something like that. Maybe 3. I don't remember. But one of them was the Seriously achievement. And I was well on my way to getting that. And I don't know what the fuck happened. I had to like re-sign back into the account. And it like deleted my progress. And I'm just like, are you... Dude, like after that, I just... Remembered, man, I had like no desire to fucking... I had like no desire to play anymore after that. I mean, the game's not around anymore, so it doesn't even matter, but it was just like... I was so demoralized because I was well on my way to the Seriously Pop achievement. Ah, fuck, man. That shit still haunts me to this day. I can't even see what achievements I have for that game. I can't find it.
I know I got on mine though.
Maybe, you know what? I think I can actually look it up on the Xbox app on the PC. I think you can actually still see like the game's like page or something. What?
Gotcha.
No, I don't see it right here. Maybe if I go to my library. I know I've seen it where it's just like I'm like, why is Gears Pop right here? And
You've been going through like your just like old achievements. You only have 1 achievement in the Ghostbusters game for the 360.
because
How big of a Ghostbusters fan you are?
it's because I never got around to playing it, and then when I finally got it, like literally like not that long after or something, the remastered version came out. So I was like, I'm just gonna play that. You know, I actually need to play through the Ghostbusters game. Yeah, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan, but for some reason I just never got through really playing. So okay, yeah, I only needed 2 more achievements in Gears Pop, which was what? Obviously, the Seriously Pop achievement. I think it was like upgrade a pin to max level, which obviously was just playing and all that stuff. Man, I was 39% of the way to getting Seriously Pop, which was what? Defeat 100,000 pins. That's obviously just playing the game. Win 1,000 versus battles. I was obviously, that's just taking time. I got to reach the highest versus league, and then you had to clear 1,000 horde waves. So like, all I needed to do was just keep playing the game. Like that's it. Just keep playing the game, and I would have had that Seriously Pop achievement.
Correct.
I fucking hate life. I still need to play through fucking Gears. Oh my god, I'm forgetting what it's called. The
Gears Tactics?
Tactics, yeah, the Gears Tactics game. Actually, I never finished that game.
See, the seriously on that is actually like fucking insanely like it's way I don't know. It might even be more grindy than Gears 3's. Seriously, or Gears 4. Like it's so fucking much.
I have the seriously achievement for Gears 4 and Gears 3. I have the seriously achievement for
Gears 5. They made it easier. I feel like Gears 5 seriously was easier.
I actually, so my plan is once I get the seriously achievement in Gears Reloaded to start going back to Gears 5 and seeing if I could slowly work my way to get both seriously achievements in Gears 5. Because I mean, even after E-Day comes out, like the good thing about the Gears 5 seriously achievements is that most of the stuff that you have to do is more single player-y stuff or co-op stuff. So maybe I could somehow find people to play with to do some of those things.
I think we need to beat the campaign like on Insane, like the Hive Busters. I don't think we ever did that. So maybe JJ.
Oh yeah, there's that to beat it in 3-player, the Hive Busters campaign. I mean, yeah,
So
we
JJ.
could always do JJ. Maybe we could make it as I could live stream us playing that, sometime this week or something. Maybe, maybe. What do you think?
Nick.
Yes. No. Yes.
I'll think about it.
That'd be a bitch, JJ. It's
He's like-
campaign.
He's like, I'd rather be a bitch. But
If
yeah.
I can find something AFK on RuneScape, then I'm down.
Oh my god. Whatever, man. I'm looking at the seriously.
That's like that's the one that everybody was doing, a 3-person like
You-
extraction shit, right, or whatever, something weird.
So, Devin, you and I have actually beaten the game on Inconceivable, right? Like we did do that, right? Because I'm looking at it like 50 re. This is seriously 5.0, like chapter 2, 50 re-ups, which I have. I think, maybe not. Maybe I'm in the 40s. But Inconceivable campaign, I'm pretty sure we did. But the mastering of all the hives and horde maps is something, and then I got to get all the classes to level 20. It's just a grind, unfortunately. So
I know about grinding. I fucking play RuneScape, dog.
yeah, that's why I'm like, after I get the Gears Reloaded, seriously, well, all the achievements. Well, obviously, just seriously, once I get the
Gears
series.
Tactics, I have 55 out of the 61. So I'm only missing 6 achievements. Those 6 achievements are worth 340 gamer score.
Fuck. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead then and get into. We're going to talk more about Gears later on, because I kind of want to get into that later, since Gears is so important to us. All right. So first up on the docket, let's talk about Terry Crews. I don't know why I wanted to put this in, but it's just hilarious. Terry Crews is he's going to be a playable character in Call of Duty. Oh my god, I can't believe that.
Yeah, he's a replacer.
I just can't believe that's another real sentence that I'm saying about Call of Duty.
You know, the comments were like, dude, it's cool, but it sucks he's in the shitty Call of Duty game. If he was in a different Call of Duty, then that'd be sick.
Maybe, but
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this would have been cool. I don't know, 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Yeah. I don't know, just something to
That's cool. I saw like the interview where he did it, like his son was like super cool, like, holy shit, dude. Because again, he probably plays Call of Duty, so it's like, my dad's in the game, holy shit.
yeah, that he was saying that his son is like super excited about it or whatever, so yeah.
You
I don't
watch
know.
your dad die a bunch of times.
I know, so you're like, dude, he's gonna just shoot his dad, but when he sees somebody, he's like, God damn it, dad.
But yeah, no.
You do him.
All right. Let's start. Let's go ahead and get into the real news, though. And let's start with something that I don't know. I'm probably going to be in the minority on this one with it. But the ESA is lobbying against the Stop Killing Games movement. Obviously, the ESA is basically just the government for the video games. They do, the rating system and everything. If there is a central whatever for video games, it would be the ESA. There is a bill that's going on in California, I believe, right? Yeah, a law, AB 1921, also known as the Protect Our Games Act, that would obviously, what we all know what the Stop Killing Games thing. It's for the digital stuff, well, just games in general. Whether it's if this game's gonna go offline, here's a way to be able to play it afterward or whatever. Obviously, for games to be able to still be able to be played and downloaded and everything. I think we talked about it too. A couple weeks ago, maybe last week, or whatever. That it requires that a company shuts down the online services needed to play the game normally. Has to give it looks like it's been amended. It gives the player 60 days notice and either release a patch so the game can still be played or offer buyers a full refund. So I guess maybe they're changing it around, but yeah, obviously the Entertainment Software Association, that's the ESA. They're putting money behind it, behind trying to get to shut it down. Their arguments are basically the usual ones, according to this article, whatever. Games are licensed, not owned. Online services are complicated. Third-party licenses expire. Security risks could come about. And this could just be a very hard or expensive thing to enforce to keep games up and running or just playable after things like that or whatever. So yeah, again, if there is one central body when it comes to video games, it's the ESA, and obviously they're going to be on the side of the companies like EA, Ubisoft, Sega, Capcom, whatever. And I'm pretty sure, they would all like for this bill to not pass, because if they're going to shut down a game, they don't want to have to worry about it. They just want to. That's it. So yeah, what do you guys think?
Shocker that big companies are lobbying and paying money to this instead of paying. They're like, you know what? We won't pay money for offline modes, but we'll pay money to lobby and make sure this bill isn't passed, so we don't have to worry about putting offline modes. So yeah, that is the freaking most hilarious thing. Yeah,
I think it's just people. Those big companies again, like let's say Ubisoft, just keeps making these Assassin's Creed or live service shit makes it not even play or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, what the fuck is the security risk? I'm like, is there a security risk to Spyro the Dragon on PS1 because,
Yeah, if it doesn't get updated, you can just mod the shit out of it.
Well, obviously this applies to more the online games that have a huge online component.
So let's say Destiny fucking goes offline, but then you can play all the the story shit. They're like, okay, you can't do any of the raids, but any story-based campaign stuff you can play. That's what they're gonna be if the game goes offline. But what's the security risk to just having the single player shit of Destiny available?
I think the security risks they would be
data mine the whole fucking shit.
Not even data mining. I think the thing is, because obviously if a team is working on the game and working on the servers and this and that, they have to constantly update stuff. They have to, they could see maybe where there's security risks, where somebody could come in and steal information, whatever it is. But if now they have to keep the game online, but they're gonna have a bare bones team or just not even a team, eventually somebody could figure out how to get in.
Yeah, but they can take the game offline.
Get in there, you just check the whole logs and stuff like that, and then that's when we just start looking through the whole files of the game and do all this shit. Doesn't matter. If you make it single player, it'll always do that, no matter what.
Yeah, if you're a fan of nuts, we're all candies and buds. We have a Merry Christmas.
You mod the game to whatever you fucking want that you paid for, Okay. Like, have fun playing like a dead game. You know, like, okay. Oh, look, dude, I'm facing, CJ from San Andreas. Says fucking Krotos or whatever the fuck. You know, like,
Yeah.
a
I'm just
Crota.
tired of
From
like
the raid.
I'm just tired of all these companies just being like, you don't own anything. Like, I want to fucking own something. Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Yeah.
quit telling me like I don't own this. Like, then I don't want to like buy it from you guys. If you guys are gonna be like, it's just a license. Like, okay, nerd. Like, shut up. Just don't be a bitch. Like, let us have like a little something. Like,
And I think it just gives the bigger companies to like just make again shit, so they can just like Concord. Oh, we made the game. People bought it. It's fucking retarded. But like
yeah,
they bought it and guess what? Oh, game's closing fucking 2 weeks. Sorry, bye. I'm like, now they're fucked out of money.
yeah.
Now, I guess if you're fun people like digitally, sure, but what about the people that bought it physically? Like, I guess you have the game now, it's just fucking paperweight. Or you pay bots for the fuck. I don't fucking know. I'm not dumb enough to fucking buy it. But and I bought some stupid shit before. But like I just feel like they just need to make good games so they keep the game running for a while. Like I feel like Destiny's
Yeah,
still
or
running
you
because again
have
it was good back then.
Yeah,
It was
or you just
fun.
have like fucking offline modes where you just can play like because like if Gears of War went down, Gears of War has a local multiplayer. Gears of War has
A
a single player campaign.
yeah campaign.
But like they also do like you can just do local multiplayer in Gears of War. Like or even like how like Halo 2 servers are down on Xbox, but if we all got original Xboxes together in a house, we could have a LAN party.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, that was fun as shit. Like they're like we had a whole
That's
bunch
the
of
thing
people
is
come
like we
over and
didn't
play.
need like you don't like so just have a mode like that in the game and then yeah, so if you know Halo goes down, like like okay, we're not supporting this one on a server anymore, like you guys can still play the campaign. Like if you guys were to go buy a disc or buy the digital version of our store,
Yeah.
the campaign's there, but not the online multiplayer. But you can still, if you got like let's say 20 years from now, Halo Infinite's down. It's like, well, theoretically, you could get all your buddies together and play Halo Infinite. As a LAN party.
Yeah, it's it gets people to play like the old days.
Yeah,
It's
it
fun.
just doesn't seem like it should be as complicated as like
These people are making it out to be. It's dumb. Like
yeah.
like let's say with Destiny again. I was like, oh, we can't do raids. Like maybe they just make just dumb down the fucking enemies to like single player shit, dude. Like you don't
Yeah.
need to make these like okay, since they can't
Or you
really
just
play six
I think you
players.
just have like a campaign mode in there. You're just like, okay, like that part like
Yeah, it's
was
just weaken the people, so it's not required to have 3 people. It's like
yeah,
okay, instead of them doing like let's lower it down like 50% health or damage or whatever to
yeah.
like
Like
balance it
and
out or whatever.
again,
But
going
yeah,
back to Gears, you can do horde mode by your fucking self. Like, can you play it on insane by yourself? No, but guess what? You can just put it on
I
casual
mean,
and
you
you can have
can.
fun with horde.
You can. Do you want to? That's
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, sure, if you have maxed out
but not only
Helicards,
that, guess what? You can get some buddies, right? It's like hey, let's go to Devin's place, bring Xbox, and just do horde mode
yeah.
offline or whatever for the shit.
exactly. Again, so I mean, it's like Gears and Halo are like perfect examples of like,
'Cause I feel like
yeah,
that's what it
you have
started.
everything, but you still have a functioning game. Like if you have a Halo 2 disc and a Halo and an Xbox, like you can fucking play the game still. Like yeah, you can't access all of it, but you're getting most of the game. And I feel like I'm fine with that's how it is. Like
Yeah.
I'm not expecting to have everything of a game. Like even a game as shitty as fucking like Anthem, like just have the single player stuff in there. Like the store shit gets shut down. Like you can't buy stuff in the store. Like you just have to get all your stuff from loot, and that's just the way it is. And the same thing like Destiny. Like you can't go to like what is it Xur and buy your weapons. Like
Yeah.
it's all just loot now, and it's just like fucking Borderlands has the loot system. Like the random generating loot within the fucking shit. Like I don't know. It doesn't need to be as
Yeah.
complicated. Like they're making it sound like it would be so hard to do this.
Just because I think it's more focused on like where a game is clearly like the online component is dominated is dominating in that game, and unfortunately, way too many companies now are focused on developing games that have a heavy online component. Like it's just way like that's clearly what. So like,
yeah, I mean, like you have games that come out like Arc Raiders that are just like, but then like you just have to have a PVE mode in there.
But I'm saying like no, you're saying like have a PVE mode or whatever. But the thing is, what if they're like literally even having a PVE mode? Like it's like no, it requires to have because we're starting to see it too much, where it's like oh the game requires you to be online to play it. Like so like
do that.
Yeah, like
that's what Archive is. Like there's like one map or two that you need to use their servers, which is fucking dog shit.
So then, like, and I understand. I know what people will say. Well, then just patch it so it require it. Then you won't require to have to be online. But then that entails that they're gonna have to make a patch, and what is the incentive for the company to be like, yeah, go ahead and make the patch? Like they're not gonna like that's not a guarantee that they're gonna want to do that. Like.
Well, then you just don't make your game required to be online.
That's when have these companies made the smart decision when it comes to things like that?
Well, they make smart money.
And if there's a law that's like, yeah.
And then, but the thing is too, like, it also says that to give refunds, like that would be required too. Like, okay, do this or do that, or give a refund or whatever. Like, can you imagine a company that has to, like, then pay all that money back, and now they're...
Don't make shit games.
Yeah, making a shit game is always, like, games... Shitty games have been made since the beginning of video games. Like...
Now when you're, like, a fucking big end, like, Ubisoft or EA shit, like, no.
I don't know. See, the thing is... Look, this is why
shitty offline mode.
But here's the thing. This is why I'm not fully supportive of this stuff because like people are like, well then don't make shitty games. But like it's not guaranteed that like they can just make a good game just like that. Like maybe games just have a tumultuous development and it's like, well we have to release it and it's just bad. And they didn't try to make a bad game, but now it's bad. And now, oh well, it's getting shut down because we didn't get the players. Oh well, we have to give all that refunds. Oh, you know what's happening now? They're shutting our studio down, and we're getting laid off. Like,
so somebody higher up just approved it still and just let it go. But like Sony can cancel like fucking like the Last of Us multiplayer game that's like almost fucking done though, right?
To me, it punishes. It has a possibility of punishing developers for things that are out of their hands because we've seen time and time again where like the higher ups are like do this like the Suicide Squad game. Do you really think
we're going to be getting refunds from like you're talking about higher ups? Like I don't know, like
indie studios have... indies. This is where indie studios fucking thrive for this shit. Like there's some Nautica shit, like other game like fucking Silksong 2, like there's no high ups anymore. They just do their shit and they make the game to be good, and then they don't care if it's like, oh, you know, we just want to make a fun game. It's cool, we chill, and everybody like it because again, that's what it was 20 fucking years ago when we all fucking loved playing the fuck out of these games.
You can't always rely on just indies though. Like well, they're still AAA developers.
Yeah, but it seems like we get more like from the mid-size to indies that are like games that fucking slap. So
because like, again, it's like I know I was joked like, oh, you know, indies like, why am I gonna buy an indie game? Find them the golden gem like Castle Crash, like, oh, this is sick, bro, you know. But then Balatro, you know, fucking old school RuneScape, you know, like shit. But it's just more fun. They stick with the game that they want to make instead of we need all this shit added to the game. Make sure this is a top priority for this game.
Look, you know, I'm gonna push back on that. Like, I understand that, like, oh, this is where the indie developers come in, but the thing is, like, indie development isn't like a guaranteed success. You guys are talking about like, you know, that's how we get games like Subnautica 2, Balatro, but like how many? No, hold on. How many gems come out from indie development? Because there's a lot of indie games that come out every year, But how many of them do you hear about? It's always like, oh, here's the one. We got like, oh, Among Us. Oh, we got Castle Crashers. There's always that gem, that one that comes out. Phasmophobia. You have that. Yeah, you have those.
But I think we're naming all these games, and I don't think a single one of them is a required online.
But I'm just saying, like, we cannot just be like, well, they'll just.
That's my point, though. It doesn't these refunds aren't going to be affecting these smaller indie developers. Like, the big publishers are the ones that are going to be giving the refunds.
Okay, actually, no. Another pushback. So, no. So here's another pushback, because here's again. You guys said this is where indie development comes in. We just saw. Now they did have a publisher, or I guess they had funding or whatever, but Highguard, like, for all intents and purposes, that almost was practically an indie game. Now, obviously, it turned out it wasn't, but let's say they didn't have that funding. They were essentially just an indie developer, and the people who made that game, what did they make? They made Titanfall, they made Call of Duty, they made Medal of Honor. They were like people that worked on those. They make shooters. So what do they know? They know shooters. They want to make a shooter game. Now, obviously, they made mistakes, and now Highguard is gone. But what if...
who told them to make those? The higher-ups, right? I think it was
no, they had funding. They didn't have a publisher. They were their own studio. They just happened to have funding. They were an indie developer, in essence. They just happened to have funding from... I don't remember the one of those, like, Chinese.
And guess what? There's an offline mode where you can LAN, and if you have six total people, you can play together, and there's our game. Not that hard.
Okay. I just find it funny that everyone is so concerned with this stuff, but they're not thinking about, like, what it actually does to the people working on the games.
Well, usually indie games that are like $30-$40, or like not even like up to that price, to like $20, whatever the fuck. They're always up to date what people want to do, whatever. Like RuneScape, Dragon Wild, all this shit, and as an example. But then we have games that are just shit from AAA. Like, oh, by the way, here's an $80 game. Go fuck yourself. Like, it's not good, but you'll buy it, right? Yeah. Yeah, because we're AAA, dude. We know what we're doing. We've done games like this.
But see, the thing is, like, to go with that, like, oh, this, and that, or whatever, like, again, it hurts only the smaller people.
No, it doesn't.
It hurts them. Like, you're never gonna see, what's the name? Yves Guillemot. Like, unless Ubisoft absolutely fucking just bottoms out or whatever, like, all the shit that they've had where that was a failure and that they kept, like, losing out on and losing money on, he's still there, but they've had layoffs. Look at EA. I don't remember who's running them or whatever, but everything that's happened, where they've had games that came out and weren't doing well enough and they lost money, but they got hit with layoffs. Their guy is still running it. Like, the guys at the top don't get punished. Like, it just never happens.
Adding their safeguard to try to, like, make games better, you're against.
It's not a safeguard to make games better. See, I don't understand how, like, saying, like, when you make a game, if it has an online component, you have to make sure that somehow makes the game, like, that's going to make sure that the games are better. I think it's a logical fallacy that everyone thinks that's how it works.
It's not, because we're saying, hey, you guys don't have the fallback of, if this game is shit, we're just going to shut it offline. That's
okay,
in their head.
Again, it is a logical fallacy. How many times have we seen a studio say, wow, this shit isn't working, just abandon it? That's never gonna stop. That's never. Now the only difference that will happen is, like, oh, Anthem didn't work out. Abandon it. Just pay all that money back, and we're gonna shut your studio down. Oh, even though I run everything, I'm the higher up. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I need you guys to shut down because we gotta.
Well, that's how usually the higher ups do. The manager don't fucking quit. Fuck, they fire the little guys. Like they didn't make a good game.
That's what I'm saying.
wanted.
Like,
The
this
workers
doesn't
and the
ensure
fucking
anything.
developers.
This just means that there's going to be more layoffs and more studio shutdowns.
No.
That's
Then
all
it
that's going to
gets
happen.
more, and those people that got
No,
fired
you're
will make indie
falling-
companies make their own indie studio to make their own
You're
fucking game and make
falling
it a
for
player
the
scared.
propaganda of the higher ups. This would be better for game developers and for consumers to have a product to continue to play. Like, yes, even a game like Anthem is dog shit, but guess what? These people could still play it. You can't play Anthem anymore. But there are those diehard fans that still want to play it, and they're like, I really love this game, the lore. They would still have the ability to play it, and it would add a safeguard in for these publishers to not be. It would add an extra like element.
No.
in terms of-
You're completely right. Everyone will get to play their shitty Anthem game, and the guys who just tried to make a good game, it just didn't work out, lose their jobs. But at least everyone gets to play
They're already losing
their
their
shitty
jobs.
Anthem game still. Like,
They're already losing their jobs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They have.
that's what I'm saying.
That's how it
Like,
is.
all this
So-
shit does not. It's just gonna cause it to be worse for all the developers. And indie is not the answer.
It's either gonna get better or stay the same. It's not
Yeah,
gonna.
and you
get
say they're just gonna keep making games and shutting them down. So you're still gonna get fired for the next
Yeah.
10 years of making games.
No,
It doesn't matter.
you know
They're
what?
gonna get the same
No,
content
you know
as
what?
NBA.
What needs to be done? You know what actually has to happen is that the companies that are producing the kind of games that people want to play have to be the ones that get rewarded all the time. Like Capcom. Capcom needs to be the one. Like,
Capcom, fucking the fucking Space Marine, fucking Warhammer, Space
Yeah,
Marine,
them.
fucking gave him 26 million.
yeah,
You know?
the war. What's their names? Who's the developers?
Oh fuck. I just saw a video about it.
Like those. Like reward those people.
Saber Interactive.
Saber
They're all
Interactive. That's what I'm saying. Like, these things are never going to really get fixed because we have way too many. We have way too many casuals who don't pay attention online and will continue to buy Call of Duty, Madden, NBA
You are
2K,
part of the problem, though. You are part of the problem. 'cause
Fortnite.
you're like,
Keep playing
Call
Fortnite.
of Duty- So you're like, Call of Duty's not gonna be in Game Pass. I'm gonna still buy it. Stop buying fucking Call of Duty. Everybody
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it when it's on sale.
Don't even buy it when it's on sale. It's $15. Like the newest Black Ops 7 is $15 at GameStop. Fuck that. Don't even buy it when it's $15.
I still
back
play
in
the.
back in
I
the
still
day,
play Call of Duty
when
games.
was
That's
the
why.
When was the current Call of Duty ever $15 on sale?
No, that was like, especially with like what? It's been how long? Like 6 months
Yeah,
since it came out. Yeah, 6 months. It's $15. That's insane.
and it's normally $70. It's not even
Yeah, now
a
it's
$6 game going to 15. It's $15 from 70.
You wouldn't see that shit until like what?
$55
2 more Call of Duties. Like after that.
$55 off. They're just trying to get rid of that piece of shit.
Yeah, they had a bad one. Unfortunately, that's bound to happen. I wouldn't say they had a lot of bad ones.
They've all been bad.
See, that's the thing is, you're being subjective on that. See, the thing is, like, I don't even think this year's Call of Duty was actually bad. It played great. It
Like,
looked
what was
great.
like,
It
Modern
felt
Warfare
great.
3 was just like
Modern Warfare 3 was not good.
Fuck Modern Warfare 3. I like that shit, dude.
Yeah.
That was the-
Okay, you know what? Modern Warfare 3 wasn't bad either. The thing is, like, Call of Duty games are not bad. Like, that's another, like, people just like, oh, it's bad because of this. Like, but the thing is, when you look at them, like, they still play like Call of Duty. The problem was that, like, Modern Warfare 3's campaign was clearly like, I mean, yeah, right. I think it did come out that was just supposed to be like a downloadable thing or an expansion, and then they just turned it into Modern Warfare 3. Like, essentially, that's what this year's Call of Duty, or last year's Call of Duty was basically as well. It was, or they just tried something different. Again, I don't think that campaign was bad. The story didn't make sense because they clearly were like trying to make something else, or they wanted to make something else, and they're like, no, make this a Call of Duty game, and they tried to make it fit in the. Look at, okay, so you're gonna say that the story being bad and the story not making sense now makes the game bad when the gameplay was really good.
I said like the gunplay, like that's the only thing about it.
You had to be online for the campaign. The checkpoint system was terrible. It was all reused assets. Like,
Which is why I said the campaign was not good, but the multiplayer was
like,
the same Call of Duty. It played well. It played well. The gunplay was.
That's the thing. That's why
The thing is,
AGN
it's
like
like
reviews both
outside-
multiplayer
it's
and
like-
campaign separately.
I know.
The thing is, it's like
Yeah.
the campaign is like all that really is like. I mean, like because you have like their battle royale. It's like
I
you don't even
think
need
you're
to-
going with the wrong thing when you're trying to say why this year's Call of Duty is bad. Like, it plays like Call of Duty. The gunplay feels great. The maps were good. Like, I mean, they just basically bring back the same maps all the time anyway. But yeah,
It's literally every Call of Duty now. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh well, if it's Treyarch,
it was just a bad campaign. That's the problem. It was just a bad campaign, like a bad
What do you
story,
pay $70 for?
dude.
Like it's $70 for like campaign story, like
Dude,
the
but,
multiplayer,
like-
okay, like half of it's already like, well,
Okay, but the thing is,
a third of it's just
people like don't even like. That's why I always find it funny when people want to say this is a bad Call of Duty because they're just focusing on the campaign. When it shows that like people don't even really play the campaign, they play the multiplayer, they play the zombies. So when the zombies is bad, then yeah, it's like oh yeah, people like that's like where really, but like
Yeah, that's when we play the campaign, you get those diamond achievements every time in campaign, like those special achievements. But yeah, like what Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign because nobody give a shit. But God forbid, where's the campaign?
yeah, I know people were complaining, but it was like nobody plays the campaign for Call of Duty. Like it was always shown that like the fucking stats show people do not play the campaigns of Call of Duty like that.
The point is like you don't even need to be fucking releasing Call of Duties. You have like
That's
just,
like
you
making
need-
like
Call of Duty is
commit
a
with
free
the
to play game.
yeah, it's
Call
like
of
yeah,
Duty
commit to
is
the
a free to
fucking live
play.
service shit for Warzone. Because half the
Exactly.
time the campaign story gets merged into Warzone.
Yeah, so I mean, like no, that I agree with. Like they don't need to release yearly Call of Duties. They have Warzone, just
point is
do
they're
expansions
$30
basically for that. But like, come on,
$70
because it's
dog-
still like because they were still making a shit ton of money. Even this year, with its poorer sales, or this past year with its poorer sales, still somehow cracked the top 5, right?
I think so.
I don't
Black
know.
was all I know, but BF6 was the first one, right?
Yeah, like Battlefield
I don't
6
think
was the top selling game of the year, but I think Call of Duty still cracked the top 5 sold games last year. So like it didn't even matter that like okay, they shouldn't do this. Like no, I agree with you on that one. They don't need to release Call of Duties every year. There's no reason for it. There really isn't. I mean, there's no reason for a yearly release of any game. But people keep buying them over and over and over and over and over at full price. That's why they're going to continue doing it. I think maybe it wasn't top 5. It might have been top 10.
It was number 5.
Oh, it was number 5. Okay, so it did crack the top 5. See what I mean? Like it still cracked the top 5 of.
Yeah, but it was behind like Borderlands. Borderlands was at 3. So
And
it's like,
see, the thing is,
Everybody's like waiting for Borderlands though.
but
Like such a, like,
see, the thing is, like, it was top 5, and it was in Game Pass. How many people played it through Game Pass? That's how much it sold. It still sold well enough to be top 5, and that's not accounting for people who played it through Game Pass. So, like me, I played it through Game Pass. Obviously, they'd rather just keep selling it. That's why they're taking it out of Game Pass. They're not doing that. They didn't take they're not taking Call of Duty out of Game Pass so we can make it cheaper for you guys. They did it because they're like, you know what? Yeah, we could just make more money selling it.
Yeah, because like it's like what I don't know, man. It depends on like this whole thing with the Game Pass shit. I probably still keep it. I don't give a fuck. Me and Sam can just play the shit out of it or whatever for a little bit and be done with it. I don't really give a fuck. But again, I just like having all the perks for the Game Pass, so that doesn't really matter.
I don't know. That's why I usually end up buying a Call of Duty like a little bit after it releases. Just the last couple years, I've played them basically on the.
I think Black Ops 6 I
On
play more
release.
zombies than fucking multiplayer.
Well, actually, Modern Warfare 3, I didn't really play on what do you call it, but the Black Ops games, I do tend to want to play more like on
I think I
release.
play more Modern Warfare. The thing is, like, I'm more big into Modern Warfare. Like, I want to
I'm
do all those
much
story
more
shit
into Black
anyway.
Ops. I'm much more into Black Ops. But the Modern Warfare games I could play, like, yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 I played afterward. But
I just like the atmosphere for this like stuff. You know, like the Cold War, like okay, going back in time, all that shit.
all right,
Like I just like modern shit. But yeah.
all right, we're kind of spending a lot of time on this. Let's go ahead and move to the next thing. From one thing talking about killing games to another game that might actually be, or franchise that might actually be dead. So, Dead Space producer, what is it? Chuck Beaver. Fuck. I didn't see his name before that. Chuck Beaver, former writer too. He says the fourth installment is unlikely for the Dead Space franchise, just because the numbers aren't there when it comes to how much the franchise sold, which I think the first original release sold well enough, which is why they got a sequel, but it just kept going downhill. I think the remake just didn't sell well at all.
Yeah, they said even the sequel remake, they're like they're not gonna there are no plans to do anything else. So they won't remake the second one. They won't do a fourth one. They're not doing any of that.
Yeah. Well, I think
they already said that like a while ago. Like there are no plans to make any Dead Space
Yeah.
after the remake. It's already been told. It's already been talked about like fucking last year.
Oh,
Right,
well, I guess he's just reiterating, like, yeah, I think it is done.
the remake being like a full price game, I think, was tough for people to swallow.
But again, it kind of got like the Resident Evil fucking 4 remake kind of thing though. Like it,
Yeah.
So it still was nice, you know, but not nice enough for that shit, which is fucking a shame for fucking thing. But like, I think Dead Space 3 being co-op, I think just took the fear factor out of it. And that's my opinion. It just became weird.
Oh yeah. I mean, no one liked that out of it. Like, and it was like obviously built on microtransactions too, so people were like, yeah, because the EA
that's when they're doing it. You had to pay, right? You had to pay multiplayer, right? Or you had to buy the game new to get the little pass to be able to play online, right? Or pay $10 to fucking get it.
Wait, for 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 had to do it.
Yeah, because they had... No, well, yeah, that was... Wasn't that during the time where they were doing the online passes? And that one had online co-op, so...
I mean, I sold a decent amount of online passes back in my day.
Yeah, if we were trading, you're like...
Yeah.
Dumbass didn't use the code.
Yeah, I'd sell them on eBay for like $7.
I think Homefront did that too. Fucking random fact. Homefront did that shit too. Like nobody's playing that shit.
The online game pass or online game.
Yeah, Battlefield 3. I made a lot of money from Battlefield 3.
Yeah, EA was. How many companies did that? I know EA did it. I don't think Activision ever did it. Right? THQ did do it.
Like I still remember from Homefront, like no, because you get like 2 hours to play them, like for multiplayer, until you had to buy it. I'm like, no, I'm not.
I know EA was the biggest like one. Yeah, THQ, but I can't remember any other. I don't think Sony or Xbox ever did it, any of that.
No, I think Sony did for some, like for a couple of theirs, I think. I remember. I think Sony did. I think like.
Oh wait. Yeah.
I feel like PlayStation All Stars.
And I think God of War Ascension might have had that too, right? Shit, yeah, you might be right. I think there was a few games. Maybe they dabbled in it.
Yeah. Yeah, made me some money, so fuck it.
So yeah, I mean, are you guys gonna if this franchise never comes back, you guys gonna miss it?
I mean, yeah, I bought the Dead Space remake.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought all 3. I bought the remake. Like,
I was gonna say as our resident horror guy, yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it sucks, dude. For these.
I beat 3, I think, for a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I beat Dead Space 1 and 2. I mean.
I tried to play 3. I just couldn't get into it. Like I was playing with Sam, and I'm like one of those. Well, that's when I fucked up my sleep schedule playing other shit. But I was like, hey, I'll be back, and I just went to sleep. Like I just not because again, playing single player just makes it more creepy and fucking scary. But once you add a thing, and you're just talking to your buddies, doing stupid shit. And
yeah.
Like you miss something pop up, and you're like, oh, is that supposed to be scary or some shit? Okay.
I think for survival horror, yeah. I think for survival horror, it's better to be a single player thing.
Like for that, Yeah. Like maybe like fuck, was it like Power World? You know, I know like that's a survival, but they have like a horror like stuff like the forest. Like yeah, it's still scary as shit, but it's a different aspect for like that stuff because it's
I mean,
it's made that
I've
way. But,
I've
like,
had fun
like,
playing
taking
like
that-
online stuff, like Resident Evil 5. Pretty sure me and Devin, right? We played through
Yeah,
that.
Resident Evil 5 was fun.
But
But again, we're going. It wasn't really horror at that point
yeah,
because we're going from like 4 wasn't scary, so like it had some creepy moments, but it wasn't like gnarly. The only thing that was really creepy was
but
the
I
fucking.
I think if Resident Evil 5 took out the co-op stuff, I think it could have just it wouldn't maybe be scary necessarily, but like it could be a little bit more tense. But,
yeah, suspenseful. Suspenseful.
I know.
'Cause
I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with the 5 remake whenever that comes out.
After we get 1 or whatever the fuck.
yeah.
Or
Or-
0.
Yeah, 0 and shit and.
Code Veronica.
All right.
I felt like Dead Space was a good horror game. Like the mid 2000s, like one of the newer ones. Not like because we had like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Fatal Frame.
Well, yeah, it had a cool concept
Siren.
too. Of, like you gotta chop off the limbs of like your.
Yeah, it's made it
enemies, not
super
just the
bloody as
fish.
shit. Yeah, that's fucking crazy as shit. And then like if you don't kill him, they just come the fuck up again. It's oh fuck. And especially when, like I still remember like playing the first one on like long, when it first came out. I'm like walking and shit, and you kill like some necromorphs in front of you. Like okay, cool. And then I just turn around, and there's just one like creeping up behind you, and he looks at you and just fucking just charges at you. I'm like okay, that scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Like
I would, and then like too, because like sometimes like they would play dead or whatever. I would just go around stomping just like all the corpses like every time because I'm just like, dude, these things are gonna come back to life. I would just like, I'm like, you guys aren't getting back up from this.
yeah, it's shame. Shame.
Just be getting added to the to another franchise that's just never coming back in the huge pile of franchises throughout the
EA 's,
history.
like, until EA's like really fucked up for a while. It's like, oh shit, bro, let's just
Well, it'd
pull
be nice.
that
too.
card out of his back real quick, like throw him in that space. Fuck it.
I know. Well, it'd be nice if like companies, if they really have zero intention of like, whether it's like obviously movies or video games, if they're like, we're never gonna make this again, but if someone really wants to, we'll sell you the IP.
Yeah,
Like,
I really wish companies. But the thing is, I think the reason companies don't do stuff like that is because basically what JJ just said, like pull in case of emergency type of situation,
I know, but then it's just like, I don't know.
or break in case of emergency.
But the thing is, it's like if you think it's like you're truly like the Dead Space IP is dog shit. That we can't make money off of it. Even pull in case of emergency, like you're not gonna make money off of it, So it's just like, what's the point of even keeping it if you can't make money off of it? If you truly believe that.
Because I think the thing is, I think it is another thing too. Greed. If we're not going to make money off of it, we don't want anyone else to make money off of it.
It's just.
Oh yeah, like the
It's
nemesis
just-
system and shit, like or like all
Yeah,
that
it's
stuff.
just
They don't
corporate
really-
high ups just being fucking assholes. Just like, you could sell these IPs, and like, I don't know, you could like you just with anything. You could have like fucking Saints Row, like that IP is dead, but you have some developers like we have like a really good idea and like we feel like we could really do something with it, like but
Yeah,
all these-
seriously, dude. Like you're telling me there's nobody that like fuck up at this game. Like that bet just a ton of people like, oh, I was super inspired by making my horror game from Dead Space. Like that was one of my favorite games. I would love to kill.
God, what was this like the spiritual successor?
Callisto
to, like,
Protocol.
No,
Yeah.
like Banjo Kazooie.
Oh, Banjo.
fucking-
Ukulele.
Ukulele. It's like you're telling me like they wouldn't have like if they're making a spiritual successor, they could just make Banjo Kazooie 3. Like if you're just like, fine, well guys, we'll sell you, just even like license the rights. Like you guys can make like Banjo Kazooie 3. Like you're telling me that they just wouldn't want to do that. It's just like, I don't know.
I think the thing is
Like-
too, but the thing is what you're talking about there, like them licensing it out, like they still have to, like not just license it out, but like there's gonna have to be like marketing toward it. And I think they then look at it as like we don't want to put money into something that's a risk and may not make money because it didn't make money for us before. So yeah, we may license it out to you, but we still need to, have a marketing budget or whatever if we want to try and sell this game.
Well, no,
That's what I said. Like you would really pitch the idea. You have to pitch it,
Yeah,
and, like,
but
if
then
you really like that's a
licensing-
really good fucking idea. We should.
The licensing
go
them
forward.
is like letting them just do it. Like, if an indie developer's like, we want to do Banjo-Kazooie 3, it's like, okay, fine. Like we're, like you get to do it, but we're fucking not like touching it.
Let's
Like,
go fund
whatever,
me.
however it comes out, it comes out. The same thing with like movies. If someone wanted to be like, I don't know,
You probably give them a deadline. You have 5 years of some bullshit to make the game. That's it. After that, if nothing's out, you're.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not talking shit on my ass, but like push
Yeah,
people
or
to
you
make it.
sell-
And somebody have it forever. Like, oh, it's in development hell because like some guy took all the money and went to strip club and just snorted cocaine on his hooker's ass or some shit like that, like they did for that one Ant game from Indie.
Well, and two, if you sell the IP, at least you could make some money off of it. Like if you were sold Dead Space, like let's say like you had like someone to buy it for $1 million. At least it's a fucking $1 million instead of just sitting on this thing and never making a Dead Space game.
I feel like
again for-
Silent Hill do is the fucking same with fucking
But-
ass, except in pachinko machines.
Like I
So,
said,
they try to do.
I think that they are looking at it as like if they sell it and all of a sudden it becomes successful, then they're going to be like, well, we should have been making money off it. And I don't think they want others to potentially make money off of it. It's just a great thing.
Then, I know, but then it's just like, well, then guess what? Then it's like, then you should make more.
Yeah.
If you think you can
Yeah.
make money, then
Well, they need the people that were willing to make the game really good. They need those fucking people to make the game. Again, like Bloober Team was making Silent Hill 2 remake. They really loved the game series, so they got the golden opportunity to make Silent Hill games.
Yeah.
They gave a fuck about it. So and then Konami finally got their heads out their asses and like, we should probably do something for Silent Hill. It's been like 14 years of some bullshit. They really didn't like us canceling PT. I don't know why. But like now we're getting like Silent Hill. We're getting like 3 Silent Hills like in the next this year, next year, and the following year. It's
All right.
not hard to just get people that give a shit about it. Have a heart. Boom. They're
All
not
right,
really risky. They love the product, right?
let's move to the next thing. So Sega has canceled its mysterious super game. I don't even remember what is going on. The
then
dog.
you wanted to make an.
Oh, so yeah, Sega's confirmed that it's canceled its mysterious super game as part of a company-wide. Oh my god, wide pullback from free-to-play following weak sales. I don't know what they had free-to-play that was not selling well, or whatever. Yeah, I can't see what was, or I can't find what. I guess they had some free-to-play games that weren't selling or that weren't making enough money. But yeah, so they've now, I guess this was going to be a free-to-play game. But yeah, it was announced in 2021, 5 years in development. And they're just like, yeah, no, never mind. We ain't doing that. Which, I mean, we're seeing that a lot more now, I think. With like, these companies are looking at like, we can't do the live service as much as we wanted to. So start canceling stuff. Which
Whatever. Fuck it.
I mean, yeah, like we didn't even know what this game was. They called their super game. Like they didn't even give it a name. So
It's fucking hero shooter or some fucking dumb shit.
it might have been a hero shooter, yeah. I mean, but like I'm just still laughing about like we're probably going to see more of this kind of stuff because the thing that I keep talking about, everyone has their live service game that's what they're going to play, whether it's Fortnite or Escape from Tarkov or Arc Raiders or Call of Duty Warzone or whatever those, like my brother likes to play a lot of those gacha games like what was the one? Genshin Impact or whatever, stuff like that. Like, people have their game that they're gonna play.
Old school RuneScape.
Huh?
Old school RuneScape.
Yeah, old school RuneScape. Exactly. Like, everyone has their game that they're gonna play. Like, unless you make something absolutely fucking mind blowing, you're not gonna make enough money to justify having a live service game. I think that's why, like, again, that's why I was talking about earlier, like companies like Capcom need to be rewarded more, because they're like, yeah, we'll put Monster Hunter out, that has like a heavy online thing or whatever, but obviously you could just play by yourself. But then they're gonna go and put out Pragmata, they're gonna put out Resident Evil, Requiem. They're just single player games. They're like, yeah, here's our games that's it. Buy it, play it, one and done. You're good. Give us money. That's why you're seeing like Pragmata made a bunch of money. Obviously, Resident Evil made a bunch of money. Like, they're starting to just. I mean, when was the last time Capcom made like a this is strictly for live servicey stuff?
Whatever that Resident Evil.
The Reverse, right?
Yeah.
That was for Village, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's been a while, and obviously it didn't work out.
It got delayed a while, right? It got delayed.
I think it did, yeah.
I watched Much Critical play that. It was very interesting.
So yeah, like, we do need more just straight up single player games. Like, I mean, I like a good online game just as much as the next person, but like, especially right now at my older age, yeah, I just want something that like I could play by myself mainly. So,
Like Baldur's Gate 3. They have like 500 hours to do what you want with that game.
I do not have 500 hours.
You can play with us for 500 hours, and we can touch you.
I don't even think I have 500 hours in my life left. Anyways. Yeah, they canceled that, but they are moving forward. Sega is moving forward with a new Crazy Taxi game.
Hell yeah,
So,
brother.
I mean, like, clearly.
You only have 28 to live, dog. Damn. With 20, like, almost 21 days.
Oh, man, if only. But yeah. So, I mean.
It would be quicker right now.
Yeah. But, you know what? I'm going to combine these. I want to talk about some more stuff, because I've been mentioning Capcom. Obviously, they're moving forward with the
Like the retro ones, right?
Crazy Taxi. But Capcom, a trusted Capcom insider, he's started talking about some details from some of their upcoming projects that they have in development. There's the Devil May Cry 1 remake. It's currently in active development. In July of 2022, Capcom held an internal meeting to determine the next steps for the Resident Evil franchise. So at that point, that's when they greenlit Resident Evil 0, Code Veronica 1, and a new entry, Resident Evil 10. So we should be expecting those at some point. And basically, yeah, Resident Evil and Devil May Cry are the big thing. There's some DLC stuff too that they plan to release, where you could play as Claire Redfield, Ada Wong, and all that stuff. So, more single player stuff.
Hell yeah.
Courtesy of Capcom. And specifically, obviously, Resident Evil. Like, I mean, you were talking about it earlier, too. Like, the Resident Evil 5 remake. But, obviously, the biggest things to make sense, or the games that would make sense or whatever to remake would be probably Resident Evil 1 again, even though they did do that remake during the GameCube era. But, Code Veronica and Resident Evil 0, those needed the remake treatment for sure.
Yeah. I know. I mean, it's I don't know. It's kind of nice getting like every 2 years we get like either whether it's a remake or a new Resident Evil.
Yeah.
It's nice. I mean, then we're getting DLC. Like I never played the DLC for Village. Next time it goes on sale, like I want to buy it. I just don't want to pay full price. But I mean, it's cool. We got free DLC for Resident Evil Requiem or 9, whichever one you want to, however you want to call it. So it's cool that Capcom's giving stuff. I mean, and hopefully the future DLC. I mean, I know like Capcom's been like, well, if you pay attention, you'll know who like Leon's married to. But like, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if we get like confirmation on like
on that
kind of stuff. Like like I don't know. You give us like that little Easter egg of him putting on a ring. It's like I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to I don't know round that story out a little bit more and just learn more about backstory and stuff like this. So I mean, especially like because some people think it's Ada, so it's just like, is it Ada? Is that stuff connected?
Some people
What's
think
she
it's. Don't some people think too? It's.
I heard people say Ashley fucking
Yeah.
Claire or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I don't know if it's Ada, then like what's Ada doing during the events of Requiem?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, all good stuff.
Also, from another company that does like to give us single player stuff, Nintendo's confirming that they do have multiple unannounced Switch 2 games set for launch later this year. This was them. They were responding to like why they're raising the price of the console, soon. So they obviously want to make sure that people are going to buy the Switch 2 still. And them coming out and saying, huh?
Well, I was just saying, when they confirmed the Ocarina of Time fucking remake or what the fuck.
Did
That's
you
what
say
I remember.
Ocarina of Time?
What, the Legend of Zelda?
It's Ocarina of Time, but
I don't play Zelda. I'm a grown man, so
no,
sorry.
you
I don't
need
play with
you
a
need
very
you
little
need
fairy
to
boy.
you need to.
I'm good.
JJ,
I like-
they came out with one game and then they came out with DLC of the second game.
Oh, that one, the one that people just go on the. I went for the.
I mean, obviously that shows you didn't play Tears of the Kingdom because there was so much in that game. There was a
Sorry,
lot.
I played Elden Ring. That's like the same thing, right?
Elden Ring is the Dark Souls of Zelda games.
Wait a second.
Like, wait a minute. Elden
Right,
Ring
one
was the
is-
Dark
one's for
Souls
men
of
and one's
Tears
for
of the Kingdom.
children. One's for children. Okay.
I will say,
Like-
I will say, Elden Ring is a much better game than Tears of the Kingdom. But Tears of the Kingdom is the best Zelda game. But I mean, you just can't beat FromSoft. You just
Ocarina of
cannot
Time
beat
is-
FromSoft.
I'm after you.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time. See, here's the thing. I played Ocarina of Time, okay? Like, I played it when it came out. I've played it ever since. For years. I've obviously gone back ever so often to play it. That game is not as good as people, like, say it is. I think that is all nostalgia.
That's it.
And-
It's got the nostalgia glasses
Yeah,
on, bro. That's like,
like-
what all the
I
time
think
is.
you also have to be like, I don't know, for the technology and shit that they had at the time.
No. At the time, that game was a revelation. Don't get me wrong. That game is still not as good as everyone thinks it is. I've never thought in my 40 years of life, when that game came out, I was never like, this is the best game ever. I never thought that. And it came out in what, 97 or whatever? 96, 97? In the nearly 30 years now since that game has come out,
Did you say 97?
I think it was 97, right?
98?
98. 98. So in the near 30 years since that game is released, I have always wondered why people think that is the greatest Zelda and also just one of the greatest games of all times. Because, like, that game has pacing issues. The game story is not as great as people like to think it is. And like, when you dig into it, yes, it's a pretty good story. Like, but you have to, like, have your own interpretations, basically. And, like, everyone talks about like how the Z targeting was like this like revolutionary thing, and yes, it was, but like the Z targeting, it was always clunky. Like to me, it's always felt clunky. Like it doesn't work the way people make it sound like, oh, it's like this perfect way to like transition from 2D to 3D and everything. And the camera was never good. Like I never thought the game looked good. Like, obviously back then, at the time, you're like that. But I never thought, like, oh, this game looks so good. I thought other games looked way better than it during that time. So, like, I don't know. I mean, the music's great. It still plays really well. Like, it's not like it's a bad game. Like, I don't know, man. I think people just look back on it and maybe it was like their first Zelda game. Which I think that's what it is too. That like, that's when Zelda obviously hit the like, oh, this is the big, like this is huge. Yeah. So I think that's probably what it is, because like that's why to me like A Link to the Past is my favorite, even though I played the other ones first. Well, Zelda 1 first, but like A Link to the Past is my favorite because that's the one I really, really started with, because I did play Legend of Zelda 1, but like I didn't really play it because like, when that game came out, like I was literally born. And by the time I was old enough to really start playing it, like, yeah, like the A Link to the Past had already come out. So like I tried it because we had an NES and then we got a Super NES and we had A Link to the Past. So A Link to the Past is the one that I've beaten that game hundreds of times. But I still understand that A Link to the Past is not the greatest like Zelda game of all time or one of the greatest games of all time kind of thing. So I think it's just nostalgia for Zelda, because like when you talk to like my brother, his favorite Zelda game, and he'd probably put that as like the best Zelda game, is Wind Waker, which is his like first real Zelda game.
I felt like a lot of people would say, I felt like it'd be Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and probably fucking Breath of the Wild. I think will probably be like the top ones.
Yeah.
Out of all the Legend of Zelda games, I think because I just see everybody talking about Twilight Princess. Breath of the Wild is really good.
Because Twilight Princess is really good. Like it plays well, obviously, just as well as every other even the ones that like aren't good per se are still good games. But like Twilight Princess has a really good story as well. Like that one legitimately has like a good story. I think that's why like a lot of people still like, it's softened now with Skyward Sword, because Skyward Sword probably has maybe the second best or maybe the best story of all the Zelda games, depending. Like I kind of like Tears of the Kingdom over Skyward Sword, but Tears of the Kingdom suffers from the like, oh, you have to basically unlock it as cutscenes, and they could be out of order. So, but like when you the actual story of that game, when you go through it and what you do, I think Tears of the Kingdom probably has the best story. But like that's just my favorite story. Like Skyward Sword, a lot of people love the Wind Waker story too, and the Wind Waker story is really, really good, I think. When you especially the Ganondorf in that one, where he's supposed to be a little bit more sympathetic, even though he's obviously clearly evil and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like when you look at it, yeah, like obviously every Zelda game is going to be someone's first Zelda game. But
like I said, like maybe that's why like. The one I told you, I said this like other times in podcasts. I played the fuck out of Minish Cap. That's the one I really beat and played the fuck out of.
Yeah.
Because I got a free copy of it. That one. Even though I had the others. Some Legend of Zeldas. That and Link Crossbow. That was my second favorite.
I've played every Zelda game except for 2 of them. I've never played the Triforce Heroes, and I've never played the second DS game.
I played
the train one. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I played the train one. When I had Phantom Hourglass, I think
You know what?
played that one.
I fucking hate Phantom Hourglass.
That's not like more Zelda, right? That was the one she had the night rain, I think too. Or it's like
I hated like those two DS games, man. Like to use this touch screen for the movement and combat and all that stuff. Like just
you had to go like this, right? The stylus, like.
yeah, it was.
Right?
Well, no, you tap the screen. You tap the screen to attack, but it's like you just put in, touch the screen and hold it there, and that's where he moves. You tap the enemy to attack, but it also like you could draw like the line when he throws the boomerang. It just I don't know. It just.
It was too much innovation.
When you make a Zelda game, I understand why Nintendo would do it, because obviously with their first party stuff, when they have the gimmicks with their consoles, they're like, well, we have to do something. Like obviously, Skyward Sword uses motion controls, but fuck, dude, the motion controls suck. Like even in the Switch version, the HD version or whatever of Skyward Sword, like using the Switch, the Joy-Cons is a much better way to play the game than the Wii nunchuck shit and all that stuff. The Wii Mote.
I felt like with those type of games, you would still need to get the fucking Motion Plus, like for a lot of those games. And that's
but even with the exactly. Which I want to say actually didn't Skyward Sword, there was a version that just came with the Wii Mote Plus or something. I don't remember. Whatever.
Yeah, there's a few games that gave you the little attachment for it.
Yeah.
Well, they started making Wiimotes at the end that had it included.
Yeah, built in. I remember we sold a lot of those, like the Mario themed one. There was like a Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Yoshi and Peach.
But again,
shit.
even in the HD version, where with much better motion controls with the Joy-Cons, it's still not fun to play. I mean, I like that they added in like you could just play with the controller, but you have to use a stick to like fight, and it's just I don't know. Like just give me I just want to attack. Like that's it. I don't need to have I gotta attack the enemy this way or this way specifically or whatever it is. Like no, don't. Yeah. It's just stupid. All right. You know what? I'm gonna cut a couple things.
We're gonna get to the next topic. I'll be right back. I gotta brush somebody's teeth real quick.
All right.
I'll be right back.
I am actually gonna cut a few things out that I don't think we really need to talk about. But I do want to talk about this one. So, was it a couple weeks back or last week? I don't remember. We talked about that GameStop was looking to buy eBay. Well, that ain't happening. At least not right now. eBay... Huh?
We told them to go fuck yourself and you're ugly. Like, that's what they basically said.
Yeah, so they said it obviously in a nicer way, but they rejected their proposal. It said their quote was, "We have concluded that your proposal is neither credible nor attractive." Yeah, they basically told them to fuck off.
Well, you had fucking GameStop CEOs like, I'm raising money by selling my stuff on eBay. It's like, what? Like,
yeah.
Now he sold his shit on eBay for no reason. Like eBay's like, all right, we got the fees off of these expensive items. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah. I kind of knew that was gonna happen.
When the story first came out, I was like, I don't know, I could see it happening, but then once you look into the financials, you're like, okay, like, why the fuck would eBay do this?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're right, but I thought it could happen, but I guess eBay was just like, yeah. Like, I still think there's a chance.
Fine. I mean, I just don't know, I guess I don't know, how many companies. It just, was eBay putting out the vibe that they wanted to get bought out? I
don't know if I mean, maybe there's stuff behind the scenes that we're not seeing or whatever. But, I don't know. I think this is just eBay trying to. Because look, I'm not gonna say that like this is definitively over kind of stuff. I think maybe eBay just did this. Basically, they're just looking at it like, yeah, no, we don't like this offer. It's not great. But maybe if you added a couple more zeros,
Yeah, or now that it shows maybe, or eBay could have used GameStop, you know, and just like now other companies that might be looking into eBay might be like, oh fuck, we could
and drive the
buy
price
eBay.
up.
Yeah, or they want to, or like, you know, just kind of use GameStop to kind of get it going, and like they want to get bought out, but they're gonna be like, oh, we'll just get bought out by, you know, I don't know, fucking, you know, Amazon or whatever. You know, Amazon buys eBay for whatever reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I do think it's gonna. I think it's possible still. I do think it could happen. I don't think this is the end. I mean, you don't, especially like, you don't come out publicly like, we're gonna buy eBay. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we couldn't buy them. They didn't want to get bought. Better luck next time. Like, no, I think they're like, okay, well, they didn't accept this offer. Does not mean that they won't accept the next offer. So,
yeah, like you said, you know, because it was for like 55 billion. If they're like, what if we do it for 85 billion?
Yeah, exactly. If they're like, what if we, sweeten the pot a bit.
And a GameStop blowjob.
Exactly. We'll bring her back, and whoever that employee was, and she will suck your dick. All right.
Well, no, I'm talking about like, what is it, Jim Ryan or what's his name? Like, he'll blow you.
Oh, God. Damn.
I mean, he's the one selling his own stuff on eBay, so I figured he would be the one.
Jim Ryan's the guy who runs PlayStation as well.
Oh. What's the fucking guy? What's
I don't remember his name.
I gotta look it up. GameStop.
Blowjob.
Yeah, GameStop. Ryan Cohen.
Ryan Cohen. So it is a Ryan.
There was a Ryan in there.
Some
So
white
Ryan
boy name.
Cohen. So Ryan Cohen will go around and blow the board of directors for eBay and $85 million.
Damn. Yeah. All right. I got a couple more things. Then we're gonna basically have a lot of talk about a lot of Xbox stuff. Marathon is gonna be adding a PvE only mode at some point in a future update, at least. So this is their attempt to basically just gain more players. I mean, I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, but their player base is not great.
$0. They're losing lots of. They lost Sony a lot of money.
Yeah. So yeah, like in a blog post, Bungie laid out plans for the future of Marathon. Among the many details in it, arguably the biggest takeaway content-wise is the introduction of a brand new PvE mode that'll be introduced in Season 2. So yeah, just it's gonna have players working together to complete objectives, fight bots, stuff like that.
Destiny.
Yeah. Also, in the rest of their general roadmap for the future of Marathon, Season 2 will be sowing the seeds for a lot of future plans via new content such as Sentinel and Nightmarsh systems and experiments around new new play modes that may become permanent in the future. Season 3, they're planning to introduce a lot of revisions to early experiences, including big updates to Perimeter alongside a new runner. No additional costs, apparently, kind of thing. Season 4, I don't know why that would be a part of it. Season 4, they're going to be focused on building more depth into the existing extraction loop. Season 5, looking at bringing the whole ecosystem to play together and evolving their weird sci-fi world in new ways. So yeah, I mean, clearly they want to try and make this game work. I mean, adding a PvE mode could help.
Can't hurt. I mean,
Yeah, I guess it can't hurt, but I mean,
because you're gonna have those people that are just like, like I just want to like get my resources. I don't want to get like fucked up, like by just guys coming just trying to kill me. Like like I just want to get my shit and get out. So I think it'll help.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, at least they're trying, but I don't even know if they can make it to season 5. I think, like, okay, they'll add a PvE mode and maybe they'll bring some people back that maybe had it and bring in some new people, but I just don't see it helping in the long run. Like,
Yeah, I mean 5 seasons. I mean, especially. I mean, I don't know what season 2 is coming out. I mean, 5 seasons is That's a long time.
so yeah, especially in this day and age where like companies don't have the patience to like just stick with a game until something clicks. Like the last time that really happened was what, Rainbow Six Siege, I think. But we've seen it, but even Ubisoft doesn't do that now. Like, look at X Defiant. They sure as hell abandoned that game pretty much right away. So like, I mean I could be wrong. Like, it is Bungie, and Bungie wants to keep making different style of games. They want to keep making different games. Maybe they're like, nah, we're gonna.
Marathon has lost more money to Sony than fucking Concord.
Yeah. Like that's that's the other big factor actually. That like, is Sony gonna be like, yeah, you know what, cool guys, you guys got big plans for Marathon.
Where's our fucking money?
We don't have any money though to show for it, so yeah, shut it down. Again, I think what they should have just done was just make Halo, basically. But it's Marathon. Like, that's all they needed to do. I think if they had done that, that would have been like a huge game to have for Sony. Like, to be like, fuck yeah, you made a game that has a single player campaign. Oh, it's got a PvP multiplayer mode. Cool, yeah. Instead, they wanted to make an extraction shooter, but
Use the Marathon IP to make an extraction shooter.
yeah, exactly.
I
Like,
was thinking, like I know we said it before, but like, okay, make a Halo. It's like, okay, that's Destiny. Make it again, but Marathon.
no, see,
Like,
you're saying like that's
otherwise,
Destiny,
same
but
thing.
Destiny is not
make
that.
a multiplayer. Make a multiplayer. Like, okay, kind of plays like Destiny. Got it, because it kind of plays like Halo. Got it.
But
Like,
see,
okay,
but
play
again,
Destiny.
Destiny is an RPG game, like with it's a shooter RPG, like a.
Water it down. Just water it fucking down. It's just like Halo with a little fucking RPG, like a little.
I'm just saying, when I say that they should just like make a Halo, like literally what Halo does, like that's what people. I mean, that's what people seem to want from Bungie. They want them to just basically make Halo.
Yeah, the
like-
same people that made it don't work there no more, so it don't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not
Exactly.
gonna be the same.
Because people only care about the name. They don't care about who was actually making the game. Like, when people think of BioWare making a new Dragon Age game or a new Mass Effect game, they're just saying like, oh, they don't know how to make the game anymore. Not realizing that a lot of the people who worked there don't work there anymore. Now they actually work for that, I forgot the name of the developer or whatever, that's making the Fate of the Old Republic.
It would be like, if you left your security job, they'd be like, wow, the security is so much more secure here now.
That's definitely, I'm going to tell you right now, if I left my job, that job would still be just as terrible. But that's a personal, I make zero fucking difference. You know what?
Maybe
This is
you
something that I cannot fucking discuss, unfortunately.
Just take your point back. Just take your point back.
Look, this is a thing. I can't discuss it because I actually have a couple coworkers who watch this podcast. So if they come to this section, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's what he thinks of us." Okay, so you know what? I can't.
No, I mean, like, but I was like, JJ, like, would your company be better or worse without you? You'd be like, they would be worse off. You would be like, they would be worse. Like, it would be worse. You shouldn't say I make zero difference.
I make zero difference because of HR. We'll just say that. These soft people who have to fucking complain about not getting their way or being told to do their job, and now HR just like, oh, but just leave them. You know, again, we're not gonna get into it.
I say they're being a bunch of bitches.
They are being. Yeah. All right. Let's talk some GTA 6 rumors. All right. So Best Buy may have potentially leaked the game's pre-order date. Best Buy affiliates have been receiving email, but that apparently this coming week, by the 21st. Actually, no. Between May 18th and 21st, you're gonna be able to pre-order the game, which means which has now sparked a lot of speculation that that means they're gonna drop another trailer.
Yeah.
So we may be able to pre-order the game this week, and we may get a new trailer for GTA 6, which means I guess
it up, so somebody's gonna fucking cheat the fuck out of Best Buy.
So if that all turns out to be like, oh yeah, that's the actual case, I guess it is gonna come out this year.
Hell yeah, brother.
Devin's like, no, it's still gonna get delayed. Watch.
I've been on the train that like this is like we've gone through all the normal Rockstar delays.
Yeah.
Like it's coming out this year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't come out this year. I don't think. I mean, the game's been in development forever anyway, and obviously they've been pushing it back. So, this looks
tell
like
us the price. Tell us when it comes out. Let's just get it over with.
Fuck. We're gonna find out the price soon. That should mean we're gonna be finding out. Watch them be like, yeah, it's $100, people. Like, fuck. I'll be there day one though. Yeah, I know. I got my drumstick.
Well, no, I meant more like slamming my card. Like take my money.
Oh, the card. Oh, like fuck, $100. I will still get it.
The ice cream drumstick. I was thinking, like, you have a drumstick, bro.
Oh my god.
I want some ice cream, though.
Nope, I got for my fucking electric drum set right here.
He likes to shove it up his butt.
That's why it's clean. You see, I make sure. This is to check. That's why it's
prostate.
This is what.
I mean, he's at that age. He needs to get his prostate checked.
You know what? I don't care if I die of ass cancer. I'd rather die of ass cancer.
You just need to do the Cologuard. You poop in a box and you send it off.
But send a piece of it to you first.
I mean, for science.
It's for science. It's to make sure that you're okay. You don't have ass cancer.
It'll be like that It's Always Sunny episode. Like, looks like there's some wolf hair, some newspaper.
Oh my god. Damn.
Yeah. No, poop in a box, and then you can find out that way.
Wow. All right. Let us talk about. Oh my god. All right, let's talk about Xbox now. We're gonna finish this show out with a bunch of Xbox stuff. So Xbox and Discord have finally unveiled their partnership. If you have Discord Nitro, you get an edition of Game Pass. What is it called? I don't remember what it's called. Oh well. I think it's called Game Pass like Starter or some shit. Starter edition. So yeah, if you have Discord Nitro, you get a special edition of Game Pass. But Xbox Game Pass subscribers will get the Nitro perks starting later this month. So if you just have Game Pass, you can get Discord Nitro along with it, but not yet. So,
just FYI with Cologuard, it could be
God.
free with your insurance.
Okay. So yeah,
I don't know. I kind of want to just, if it's free with my insurance when I get to an age, I kind of want to just do it like shit in the box and send it to him.
So
Like,
JJ, do you have?
Real quick.
Oh my
Real
God.
quick though. I literally took a 14-inch shit like 2 days ago. It would be fucking hilarious to send him that fucking python in a goddamn box and just be like, look at this.
So JJ, you have Discord Nitro, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll say I think he's muted.
Let me.
He's too busy thinking about my 14-inch dump.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I was just saying, like, you're doing it for the fucking game, bro. Like, what's wrong with it? Nothing. Look at it. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I have Nitro.
So have you checked out, see what that Game Pass Starter Edition looks like?
I don't know, I just see this share Nitro with friends and 3 friends, 2 Nitro thingy, and that gives them Game Pass. I can claim the Game Pass for free right now. It's like 50 games, 10 hours of gaming and shit. I think you get more orbs, which is like you get like 5.
Yeah, you do get more orbs.
Which I'm kind of excited for. Because I like buying free shit on there. I'm about to hit my 3-year mark on Nitro.
I had it for like a month. I
think I had it for a month just so I could do this, bro, in the chat.
Oh no.
This is the only emoji I wanted to do it for.
Is it something that's gonna show up?
Donald Boner?
No, that one I can post whenever I want.
Oh.
This is the emoji with the frog getting pet. That's all I got Nitro for. So I guess because with Nitro you can post that emoji to any fucking channel. That's the only reason why I went.
Yeah. My God.
Yeah, pretty much that's it. And I have backgrounds too. As you see, I'm shrooming up. I'm shrooming.
I thought that was part of just the regular ones.
Tuh.
I did not know.
I
don't pay attention.
No, I think the free one, you get the blur one, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like a blur.
I got this one. I can get this one. I can get him chilling in the water or something like that. But like, hey.
Yeah, I know. I like.
I'm
look,
a hacker, bro. I'm hacking.
I wanted to get like. I think if you want to do like a custom background, you have to have.
You have to have Nitro.
I know, and I was like, I was gonna get like, I was gonna have like a black background. It's just gonna be your face
Oh my God.
over it. It was gonna be fucking.
I'm gonna have that next for the 100th episode. I'm gonna have a background. I'll get Nitro for the month, and I'll have a background of just my face. I'll do it for the 100th. Well, I am gonna get it through Game Pass. Okay, when I officially get it through the Game Pass subscription that I have for the podcast that week, I will have the background of just my face.
Exactly.
I will do it for you, Devin.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I want it. Can you have it be the secure, like the one where it looks like you're like super serious as a security guard, like with your glasses on?
Handlebar
I think it's
mustache.
Instagram. Or I could find it on Instagram.
I have my glasses on.
Yeah.
Wait, I have it in Instagram?
That's where I pulled it from. It was like from a while ago.
It'd be nice if it loaded up. I don't even remember posting.
Or you could do the one where you're at US Bank Stadium. That was a good one. Yeah, see this one right here is August 6th, 2024.
Oh, that one.
That's the one I want.
Okay, I could do that. I could do that one.
Or like if you were white, You would totally.
Oh
be
my
fucking-
god. See, that's why I did that. That's why I did that one, because I wanted to do the whole.
Yeah, and people that can't see this, but it's hashtag badass MFer is the hashtag you put.
Yeah.
Four fucking
Hashtag.
people like that. Who the fuck liked that?
You better have.
I didn't.
Like,
I
They
didn't.
give 5.
I want to say there was a girl I was sleeping with that liked it, and a couple friends. I don't remember anyone else. Yes, there was a girl that I was sleeping with that liked it because I remember she actually commented on it saying "so cute, motherfucker," but
She must have used that comment.
she deleted it because, well, we'll just say she was married. Probably not a good thing to be commenting that kind of stuff.
Dude, I think can you not grow facial hair either? Like
No, I cannot grow facial hair.
yeah.
I can barely
I
grow
think I can
facial
grow
hair.
better facial hair than you though.
Probably.
We should have a facial hair.
No, because so if I grow facial hair, if I try
Where like
this
we both
half
start from scratch
barely
and then,
grows.
Like, after a month, we see who
This
has a better.
so if I
beard.
try this half does not grow.
Are you
It
freezing?
all grows. What?
Am I frozen?
No, you're.
Yeah, you're-
good. Are you liking?
he could be lagging. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's starting to lag. I saw it.
Oh yeah, he's getting really
Yeah, yeah.
pixely.
Oh, there we go.
He's probably just turning it off, turning it back on.
Yeah. I will use that picture as my background for when I have the ability. I'll do it for one episode though, one podcast.
You know what? I know it's a sort of random little thing. I was gonna for the PVE shit for Marathon. I don't know. I feel weird about games like that. Like it's like their main thing was to do the PvP. That's why Arc Raiders hasn't done the PvE mode. They did kind of do one, but it was like, it's like you still played with other people, but it's like you got dinged more for that. But
Yeah.
I just feel like you split the player base, and it just makes it weird, and it makes it even like what has like 7,000 players, like even make it even smaller for PvP.
I'm
You
back.
know? But other than
Welcome
that,
back.
that's why I kind of feel weird. Same with like Tarkov being PvE. It's
Yeah.
kinda weird. But anyway, that's all. That's all 2 cents on it.
All right. Let's move along because we're getting closer and closer to that 11 o'clock hour to stop recording. All right. So Microsoft is apparently working on a new system called Positron that can let Xbox players turn their physical game discs into digital copies. Idea is simple. You put your disc into your console or drive. System checks that you own the game. And then it adds a digital version to your Xbox account. Once converted, the game would work with cloud gaming, play on device, blah, blah, blah. It's basically, yeah. We don't know which games this would work with and if it's going to end up costing money or whatever. It's probably only going to be their own first-party stuff. I don't think it would be, obviously, like, you could put in, you know,
Formula 2.
yeah. I think it has to be specifically Xbox published games.
Like if you had a Gears of War 2 copy, toss that in.
The only thing is to be able to check that you actually own the game. I don't know how they would be able to do that.
Well, I think that's like if there's a cost, like you know, like oh, you pay $5, and like that's like a digital license.
Oh, kind of like what at the time when they were called Voodoo, they were doing. I converted a lot of my physical movies. It cost me like $5.
Yeah, so if they're doing something like that, like yeah, if you bought like a copy of like I don't know, if you bought a copy of like NBA 2K26 and they're like, oh, and then you're like, I don't know, I know we were saying first party, but I looked over and I saw NBA 2K26 SGA cover athlete over there, so I was just like, you know, throw it out. But yeah, they're like, oh, do you want to like you know add this to your digital library for $5? Then you don't need the disc anymore. Like, I don't know, people might do that. Because then you could just like give it to your buddies and just be like, "Yo, I got Halo Infinite. Here's this."
What the
You
fuck?
guys want-" I know. I think it saw like because I put my hand like this and it was like, "Oh, that's a thumbs up." But if I bought Halo Infinite and I was like, "Hey JJ, here's Halo Infinite. Add it to your library." It's like you don't have to go buy it. I know that game would be on Game Pass, but it's like
Yeah.
or like
That
Call
kind
of
of-
Duty. But like Call of Duty, so one person could buy Call of Duty, and then you just like pass it around, like
Like
your
Sniper's Ball.
brother, and then like everyone gets Call of Duty for $5, like so.
Yeah, I do. I will find it funny if people get super excited if this actually comes out and is like, oh yeah, now like people are gonna like, oh, I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm gonna find it funny because people were always complaining about digital. Now they're gonna run into turning all their games into digital.
And the funny thing is, like, GameStop's gonna be like, yeah, raise those prices, fuckers. You know, like, all this gonna jump
I
up
don't
like
think the
crazy.
issue with a lot with physical now. I think a reason why, and I think companies are also like, they obviously want to push us to buy digital, but like, there's no incentive. Like, obviously, these games are, a lot of them you have to be online or you want to get them day one or whatever. But like, there's no incentive to buying like a physical game. Like maybe GTA will be like this when it's physical, but like you got like a map in GTA, like there was game like Red Dead, the first Red Dead, you got a map in it. Like there was some cool shit, or even just like a nice thick instruction manual, um, and just like a nicer case. But now cases are like flimsy and cheap. There's not even an instruction manual in them. Like nothing. Like barely reversible. Like sometimes you'd get cool like reversible cover arts. Like you'd be like, oh man, like you pull a cover art out and you'd be like, oh shit, there's like some cool artwork on the back. There's like none of that shit now. It's like, here's the game, here's a disc. The disc is useless. Like you're gonna download the game anyway off of the disc. Like I don't know. Like there's no like I don't know. Like if you were like obviously if you're a big Rockstar fan, but if you have like GTA's got the map in there, like you're probably be like, I know like digital, like I get to play it right away, but I'm like, man, it's like I really want to have that map for my collector's edition. But there's nothing in there. It's gonna be like, who gives a shit about having it physically?
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
I just think the art of games having cool shit inside of them, like
That's done. Like,
I know but it sucks because like you look back and you're just like, man, there's some games that had some cool stuff in there.
I
Some
mean,
games you get like trading
yeah.
cards.
but like that, yeah, that's just there's yeah, that's a bygone. Like,
I know, but I think that's also a reason why like digital sales are increasing is because of the lack of physical media doing stuff like that.
well, even like look, even when you buy like a lot of companies are starting to do the thing too now, where it's like even when you buy like the special edition that comes with like, oh, get this cool, 19 inches of Venom or whatever, things like that. I don't. Well, actually, they might have had a physical game or whatever, but
We'll get the steelbook. It comes
And
with the steelbook. Game
but
sold
no
separately.
game. Yeah, exactly. No game in there. Or
Like I
code.
said before, like they just do that because again, they can just make it for whatever console. They don't need it specifically. Like just make a PlayStation. And what if you don't sell any PlayStation, but you sell a ton of PC? Now like us GameStop when we were there, it sucked ass when we had like fucking like 5 big ass boxes.
I know, but you could make it like come with like, oh, you go to our website, like let's say with Borderlands as an example, go to 2K's website. There's a code that comes in the box, and you put that code in, and then you specify the platform that you want the game for. So you could be like, here's my code, I want it for PlayStation 5, and then boom, they just shoot you an email with, the code for it to download. Like you could do it. Like obviously that's extra steps. But like it is, I don't know. Just make the game included, I think.
Yeah. All right. I got a few more things. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. So there's a new console update for the Xbox, Insider console update. I think this is just for the ones. I think it's called Alpha, right? For that Insider stuff.
Yeah, I'm an alpha, baby. I'm an alpha.
So they have a new boot up experience, a new animation and sound when the console goes up. understanding your game library at a glance, so quickly see what you can play and why, new filters and all that stuff. But one of the biggest things, new tiered gamer score badges. So when you get hit certain levels of gamer score, you're gonna get a little badge now. I'm assuming it's gonna be like on your gamer card and everything. So they got ones for 1,000, 3,000, 5, 10, 20, 35, 50, 75K, 100K, 200K, 500K, million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million. So I think you're in the 300 range right now, Devin?
Yeah, I'm almost at 400K. I went to go look. That's what I was looking at right now. I'm at 394.
I'm still in the 100K. Like I do not play the games like as many games as you do. And you have to remember, don't you remember? Like at one point you were getting games from your job because you worked at GameStop and just playing them and getting the achievements. Like I was not able to do that, unfortunately.
That doesn't sound like something I did.
Oh my god. He's like, I don't know. That doesn't sound like
all
me.
the copies were sealed, brand new. We never opened them and played them. Sold them in here.
He's like, that never once happened.
Exactly. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to see.
I'm just too good at video games.
I'm trying to see my gamer score, but I cannot find it on my.
I can pull it up on the Xbox app if you want.
I was trying to do it through the
You
PC.
Have you have 246,000.
Dude, so almost 3.6 million gamer score.
Oh yeah, there's people in the millions already, but yeah, I did not realize I had that much.
Yes,
Shit.
you're almost to 250.
That's pretty good, actually. Damn. So yeah, see, but I really like that they're doing that because I've been saying for a long time they've needed to do something with the gamer score stuff or with like achievements instead of just like. I'm more specifically with the like I like the platinum trophy thing that PlayStation does, where it's just like I have let's say someone who's completed all the trophies or whatever for 200 games. They're like, I have 200 platinum trophies, like something like that. I was more like this actually would have been kind of cool for like a I've completed like I don't know how many games I've gotten every achievement for, but I know I have a pretty good amount. Probably like somewhere between 20 and 30. Actually, probably more than that. Where it's like, oh yeah, you have like a badge that has a number of how many games you've completed. I would have loved that, but I mean, this is cool too. Like, oh, you're at a certain amount of gamer score. Here's a cool looking badge. So again, I mean, they've been needing to do something when it comes to gamer score and achievements, because it's just been. I mean, I know they had the diamond achievement stuff. That was like 10 years ago or something, right? So.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some controllers now. Because we got some leaked images of some new Xbox controllers coming out at some point. So first, we're going to talk about these leaked images of a new Xbox cloud gaming controller. It's supposedly going to be 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi connectivity, Bluetooth 5.3, has a USB-C port, rechargeable battery, and it's going to come in black and white. I think this thing, Devin, you saw it, right?
Yeah, I was the one who told you about it, and I was like, this looks like the Wii Classic controller.
Yeah, it's just like a rectangle. It doesn't look great.
Yeah,
I get what it's for, but it's obviously meant for like if you're out and you want to play on your phone. Yeah, like you want to set up so you can play on your phone real quick. It's something.
Or the TV, like they're trying to do like the whole Xbox Play Anywhere.
Or that, yeah. Like you could take it somewhere and like, hey, I could play on your TV Xbox. I got a controller. It's pocket size, basically.
Yeah, pull it out of your butthole.
Yeah. So
it's probably gonna be huge in the Asian market. So.
Probably. Yeah. Actually, you might be right. So yeah, so there's that. But there's also what also leaked were images of the Elite 3 controller. The features that were on this apparently are going to be Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, 3.5 millimeter jack, a headphone jack, interchangeable D-pad, 2 paddles, 2 new scroll wheels. I don't know what those would be for. Trigger locks, obviously. A new pair button that can switch between local mode and cloud mode to improve latency. And removable rechargeable battery. So, that's pretty cool, obviously. Wait, did the Elite controller already do that?
No, it was just
Batteries? No.
It didn't have the rechargeable, right? It was just its own
Can't
internal.
remove them. Yeah, it's internal.
It was just rechargeable. Like it had like a docking station essentially. Like if you
Yeah.
want to charge it on that, or you could just charge it via USB-C.
Yeah. So, it looks cool. I mean, it looks like an Elite controller. It looks a little different, a little bit more round, I guess. But obviously,
It better fucking be more durable.
yeah, better.
Like, I don't want to play for like a month and my bumper fuck.
Yeah, that's like. I was so excited when the Elite controllers got announced. I bought an Elite controller. Then I bought another Elite controller because they had the Gears of War Special Edition one. I bought an Elite 2 controller. And all three of them just... something happened. To all three of them. Where, like, I think the first one I had, like, the right bumper stopped working.
Yeah, well, like the rubber grips in the first one, like...
For my Gears one, the rubber grips came off.
Yeah.
Oh
like
yeah. The Gears one.
I
for mine came
I
off.
didn't even use my Gears one because I was like, I didn't even want it to get ruined. I have it.
Yeah.
I have so many Xbox controllers, like,
And then
stupid.
for my Elite 2 controller, I forgot what happened. No. For my Elite 2 controller, the right bumper stopped working. Like, it just...
Yeah.
So, like, I just stopped caring about their controllers. Like, the one I have... I have a pro controller, whatever you want to call it. And it's this... what is it? PDP or whatever? I don't remember the name of that. It doesn't say.
Dog shit brand.
It's a Victrix. No, I mean, it's a good brand because I've had this thing for, I don't know, a
Well,
year
I
now.
Because, I mean,
I use the paddles when I need to use my RB.
Well,
Paddle.
mine has this. The buttons.
I used to use a normal Xbox
Look
controller.
at this Vikings fucking Series 2 Elite controller. Like, oh my god, look at this thing. It's so fucking sick. It even says skull.
I love it.
there.
I love that. I love that controller too because it matches my PlayStation controller. This is one for PlayStation that I have. Oh shit! Did I just turn on my PlayStation?
I finally am awake.
I know, right? So, yeah, I've been getting third-party like pro controllers because they last. They just, I don't have to worry about like, oh shit,
I only use this for Gears, and like I don't even use like the bumpers. Like I use the triggers for like LB and RB.
I always
like-
use my pro controller. I don't like I use my pro controller for every game because
Yeah,
I like having the B in the back.
I know. I just have this one for playing regular shit.
But even like no, but the reason I like it too is because like again, I have my B button in the back, obviously because of Gears, like to melee. But like when I was playing like Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3 or whatever, like I could just press the back button and run, and it makes it just traversal's a lot better for me with like that. Like, so I just like having the back buttons.
Like this and like that.
So I don't know. If it ends up being like good, like, and people start saying like, oh, this one lasts, maybe I'll look into getting an Elite 3 controller, but I just don't care about any of these controllers.
I'm definitely not gonna buy a base one, but if they come out with like a Gears one, then yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think last time I bought my Elite 2 was Devin, I think you sent the link for like that Walmart. They're like super cheap as shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll buy it.
Well, like,
That's when I bought it online.
the Elite 2 controller I had, I bought one of those ones that like it just didn't come with the stuff, so I had to like I had to buy like the extra shit or whatever. But it ended up being a little cheaper than just buying it straight up.
Ones custom to your color.
I will not. I will not.
And I want to get a custom one. Really bad.
Well, you get a Clippers one. Clippers fucking blue and red.
Oh yeah, I'll get a Clippers one and it'll just break on me right away because it's cursed.
You gotta use the LB and the RB on the back for the back triggers.
So I'm saying, but I'm saying it's cursed because the Clippers are cursed.
Oh yeah, it sucks. Like I want to use a bumper, but I play like the fucking claw thing with my fucking when I play Gears. So it doesn't. You can't teach your old ugly tricks, dog. Playing Gears. Like
Well,
that.
I mean, couldn't you for your because you're not clawing on your left hand? Couldn't because that's what I have LB and RB on this is for my because you're not clawing this side, right?
No, yeah, I'm calling everything on the right side. Like
Yeah, so you could do LB and RB on the left hand side.
I don't know. Like I said, I got this PDP Victrix controller, and I've had that PlayStation one for. Actually, I got it almost right after I got a PlayStation 5, so I probably had it for like 5 years now or something, and it hasn't broke on me yet. Granted, I barely play PlayStation, but like I've had the one for the Xbox for about a year now, and like knock on wood, it's has no signs of like wearing down or not working anytime soon. So I'm very happy with the third party stuff that I have. So whatever. All right, last thing to talk about. Gears of War E-Day. We may know a release month, not a date, but a month. It may be coming out in September. This is because we know that it might be coming out in September. This is because they are sponsoring a Lucha Libre event for WWE, AAA. What's it called? AAA Triple Mania. It's basically, I mean, Xbox sponsors a lot of WWE stuff, but we also Mexicans love Gears of War, so
that's how they get their Mexican citizenship.
Yeah.
Dude.
And yeah, this event's happening in September, meaning since it's being sponsored by Gears of War, most likely that's when it's coming out in September. Because last time, basically every time WWE has been sponsored by a video game or whatever, like it's always come out around that time, like in that month. So
let's hope it's not just they're announcing the release date.
Do you think they're gonna have some WWE people in the game as well? You know, like
it's possible.
Terminator, Dark Fate, because it was come out at the same time. They've released skins for them.
I mean, they've had WWE people in wrestling in the Gears of War already before. Like there was obviously Batista as Marcus Phoenix, but they also had the New Day, like as their own fucking characters in their fucking gaudy armor. But they were kind of fun to play as because they are very loud. But yeah,
you don't like Dennis Coltrane.
No, honestly, I think they're gonna announce the release date. Shit, we're like 2 weeks away from it, right? 2 or 3 weeks away from the June showcase and they're gonna have the Gears of War showcase. So I think that's when they're gonna announce the date. So
save the date. Save the date.
Honestly, I hope it comes out in September. I think that's a good time for it. I mean, I know Gears of War 3 came out in September, but I don't remember the release dates for 4 and 5. Like
one of them.
4 came out in October.
It came out in October?
Yeah, 4 came out in October, and then September 9th was Gears 5.
Okay, well, that was completely wrong.
It says September 10th right here. That's weird. So, Yeah, they've released games in September. I don't know when.
Gears 2 was it? Wasn't Gears 2 like yeah, November? Remember that?
That was November. The first one's November. Judgment was like in March or some shit, right?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of March.
Yeah, I think that was that one. March 19th was Judgment.
What about Gears Tactics?
Was that also like later of the year too, like November?
That probably was like middle of the year. April.
Oh,
April 28th. And then it did come out in November for console later that year.
Yeah,
But
yeah, November, because I know it came to PC first. That's what's like, oh dang it,
Yeah.
I wanted to play my. That's why I want to play the game, but on Xbox. I started playing on PC.
yeah. I mean, but so yeah, September makes the most sense, I think. And then I think because Gears of War's, you know, you want to probably try and stay away from. I'm assuming GTA is going to be in November.
Yeah.
You probably want to stay away from that month. And a couple months before that's a good, you know.
Good runtime before
Yeah.
before the usual suspects that play Gears only stay on that game.
Yeah. That too. Because obviously we're going to get, like, if it sells well, like, that's when you'll get the most sales. And then the player base will drop. But that'll be just the people who, they just want to play Gears. And those are the people that I hate playing against. Because fuck those motherfuckers.
Just get good.
I will never be good. That is why my name is Two Beasts to Kill You. That's why I am the beast with the least. Because I'm just never going to be that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
Right? Am I right?
My God. But yeah. So yeah, September. I am excited. I really hope
Sorry, buddy.
we get that release date in June. And then, or the announcement of the actual release date. But yeah. All right then. That's going to go ahead and do it for episode 99. As usual, you like the podcast, you like the channel, what I do. I'm starting to live stream a little bit more on Twitch. I was going to do it on YouTube, but YouTube is so fucking weird with the live streams. It's just easier to do it on Twitch and then transfer it over to YouTube as a VOD. But I'm going to be live streaming more, probably 2 or 3 days a week. My Gears of War grind for seriously achievement. So, yeah. But yeah, as usual, like, comment, subscribe on all the good stuff. Share. I have been your host, Everett. Devin?
See ya. How many subscribers till you start making merch? Like, we could make t-shirts that said, like, I will touch you.
And it's your
Probably not a good idea to have shirts that will say I will touch you. But
but with your face on it though.
especially with my face. But I'm not ruling it out.
Well, we can workshop it, like, or just like I'm gonna touch you, Everett.
Oh my God. JJ?
See ya.
All right. Until next time. We'll catch you later.